Alright, and we're live. What's up, guys? I'm Brian Kindervater. Across from me, we have Tyler Stanford. To my direct right, we got Kevin. And on the show, we got Michael Olive over here on the far right, and Easy back again.
Yes, sir.
And if you catch in the corner this guy, this is Kevin's dad, Mike. This is the C4L Lifestyle Podcast, episode 2. Ooh. Let's get it rolling. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw. Christ. Kevin, man, damn.
I'm just excited.
Anyway, so I stopped.
Fuck you. It's the fan.
Yeah. I stopped on my way here to pick up Mega Millions. I got 5 of them.
Oh, man.
Is that what it sells for? The base minimum? Because I spent $15.
I spent 10. So it's like $2. It's like $2 per.
I obviously did the modifier.
Did you do the auto pick or did you pick your numbers?
I did auto pick.
Oh, that never wins.
I was not going to sit there.
Dude, which ones do win consistently?
The guys who always win always pick their numbers.
Is that a stat?
Yeah.
Tyler, look that shit up on TV.
Who would even stat that?
I'm telling you, bro. You know they stat the UFC fights now.
Yeah, I mean, but I barely got one favorite number. How am I supposed to come up with 6?
That's true.
You just show birthday, mom's birthday, lucky number, don't poop 3 times in a day. There's your numbers.
How did you come up with that last one?
You just gotta come up with something, bro.
How many numbers do you have to pick? Is it
I
like
don't know how to look
7?
that up, and I'm not going to look it up. You got to pick 6.
And it's between like 1 and like 69 or 79 or something like that?
I don't know. What is it, bingo?
But tell me your 6 favorite numbers, 1 to 69.
69.
Alright, and the other 5? Can I just pick that 6 times?
Just 69.
It's not 6 single-digit numbers?
No.
Oh.
No,
Yeah, that's why you're on shit.
I didn't even look at the ticket, to be honest.
Yeah, quick picks all day.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, it's $1 billion. I mean, I know the first thing I'm doing is quitting my job. So,
Yeah. Monday? Ha.
Yeah, I'm just not going to go in. Clearly.
I would immediately rent some extremely exotic vehicle and just drive to wherever the fuck that office is.
Why the hell would you
Rent
rent?
or
Just
not
buy
own?
it.
No, because I don't have the money yet, bro.
Extremely
This is
exotic.
true. It takes a few weeks to a month to get the money.
Let's be real.
Get a loan.
What?
Or I could just get points on my Discover card.
Hold on, what is exotic to you? Like a Toyota 4Runner? Where are you
Maybe,
going with
bro.
this?
Don't worry about a V8.
At least get out that V6 truck.
No, that's what I do, bro. I rent something super sexy, bring all y'all up in it, and then we just go get super.
How many super sexy vehicles fit 5 big dudes?
You get a stretch limo.
A
Hummer.
Bentley,
All
dude.
cram into a
Throw us
freaking Lambo.
Yeah, you got bitch seat.
They're all the bitch seat with that many people in one. We're sitting in laps.
Michael, what would you, if you won, what would you do?
I couldn't even tell you. I probably would do not stupid shit with it, to be honest. I think I'd just buy a house and live and not ever work again.
Wait, so
Would your girlfriend approve?
No, she doesn't approve most things I'm going to do.
Would you tell her about the
I'm going to
money?
be doing what
Yeah,
I
would
do
you tell
now.
her?
Oh, she's going to know. Yeah, I bought a car and a house for just fucks, because I wanted to. I don't look into it or why. I just came into a few bucks.
Yeah, but you could also say like you just wrote yourself a fat check because you do payroll.
Yeah, you're laundering money instead of winning the lottery.
Yeah.
My bosses just didn't notice that.
Just a quick $300,000, man.
It's gonna be more than that. I'm buying a house and a car after I win $500+ million after taxes and buying $300,000 worth of stuff and calling it quits.
Well, I mean, initially, because you only
I may
listed.
buy a car worth $300,000, which then she'll wonder about that.
Well, initially you only listed
Ridiculous
the house and the car, and earlier you said, "Hey, you got to spend at least $200,000 on me."
Yeah, that's
So.
if you won. If I won, I'm gonna splurge. Just like if I somehow won without buying a ticket, I would give you some shit.
What's the limit on that?
What do you mean? What's the limit?
Like, what's the limit of shit you would give him?
Yeah.
I don't know how much did I win.
Let's say you won the $1 billion.
Well, you're not gonna get $1 billion.
Okay, so say you pocketed $500 million.
Okay, well, I think Tyler, for being my best friend forever, is entitled to at least $5 million.
Oh.
You're a cheap ass.
you're only worth
I'm fair with that. I can skate on $5 million for the rest of my life.
Man, you dick!
But like,
I'd give Tyler more than $5 million.
did y'all just become best friends?
We're pretty good friends. We've been pretty good friends for a
Appreciate
while.
it, guys.
Can we just like agree to like run an entourage if one of us wins?
That's true. I'm okay with an entourage. Like we
Then we all don't have
places.
to work.
And we could do cool shit. Like if we wanted.
We'd have the
I don't know.
best studio for this podcast.
Well, I mean, and if we wanted Chuck E. Cheese pizza, we could run out of Chuck E. Cheese.
No.
They don't serve
Open
beer
up
there
Easy
anymore.
Pizza.
I thought there was one of them that served.
Easy. If I win the lottery, man, I'll buy you your own pizzeria, man. You run that shit any way you want.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it'd be way better than my
I'll be up there
pizza.
swinging that dough.
The hell's your name?
What would you do,
Oh,
Easy? if
It
you
could be your
won?
picture on it.
The first, right.
Yeah, that's gonna be the design. It's
The
just a
design,
picture of you
yeah.
smiling twirling a pizza.
You like that? But I don't. If I won the bill, first thing I'll do is pay my way out to get my citizenship.
I know,
There you
yeah.
go. That's it. That's the first thing.
Yeah, but
Smart.
so okay, I don't know how it is now. Like, if you're a citizen, you have to pay taxes.
Right.
If you're not,
Yes, you still have to pay taxes.
yeah, but do you?
Can you even play the lottery?
We'll find out
Like,
when
is
I
it
win.
really worth the citizenship at that point?
Right.
You have $500 million. You can do what the fuck you want.
Yeah, but where is he gonna? Is he gonna go back to Africa with $1 billion? Because
Canada. They
You
just
could buy
legalized
Africa
weed.
for $1 billion.
That doesn't. He has to become a Canadian citizen. He still has to get a citizenship somewhere,
Oh, yeah.
unless
Yeah,
he
but
takes it right back to Kenya.
Canadians will make it real easy. They're already nice, and now they're all high.
Yeah,
they
they legalized marijuana.
Weed is legal there now.
Have you ever looked at what a house costs in like Vancouver?
I don't
If you want this in
care.
Vancouver, it's like
You
$2 million
expensive
bucks.
place.
You have half a
Toronto,
billion,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
And it's the whole
Toronto's
damn
more
country.
expensive.
Toronto's.
Well, is it one of the
fucking
buddies that I play video games with sent me a picture of Toronto the other day, and it was just a McDonald's in Toronto on fire. Just like casual Wednesday in Toronto, just hanging out. McDonald's on fire.
We're sorry.
Oh man.
They probably ran out of syrup. They got pissed. Lit that bitch up. This is useless.
Yeah, but then they could have just got high and it'd all been fine.
That is
Yep.
true.
My buddy that actually most of them aren't functioning right now because they don't have enough stock. So most of the shops that have already opened, and,
Like the cannabis
yeah,
stuff there.
they don't have enough stock to actually open every shop.
So I mean, like sort of like how Vegas is having trouble, even though it's legal. It's hard to get weed in Vegas.
Yeah.
Is it really legal in Vegas?
Yep, they just legalized, but you can't smoke it if you're in. You have to be in private, so you have to have your own house. You can't smoke it in public, and you can't smoke in hotels. So if you're the 99% of people that are touristing, you have nowhere to smoke it.
You can't even smoke it on your balcony if you're on a.
I don't believe. Usually they don't have balconies at most of the
Most
places.
hotels don't.
Right.
Yeah,
Unless you're
It's too
like
much of a
penthouse.
liability.
and I know you can't smoke it in the actual casinos. You can't smoke it on the street. I guess you'd have to Airbnb a house.
Why couldn't you smoke it? You can smoke in casinos, right?
Yeah,
Weed?
but not
No,
weed.
cigarettes.
Yeah,
Cigarettes in certain areas, yeah.
in Vegas,
Why
it's pretty
wouldn't
much
they
everywhere.
want you to smoke weed? You'd think that'd make gambling like.
That's why they give you free beer. Shitty
They'd be like,
decision.
oh, this guy's high.
I mean,
He's gonna
yeah,
bet.
they're already
Oh,
giving
he's
you
gonna
free
pay
beer,
out.
man. So I don't know.
He can lose his paycheck with a smile on his face.
Yeah. Like if you lose a huge bet drunk, it could go bad. If you lose super high, you're just like, all right,
I learned that
Yeah, I
last
bet
week.
you wouldn't gamble as much if you're stoned.
that's true.
It depends.
I just
yeah.
like watching that ball roll on that
Yeah.
roulette table.
He's just playing to watch the spins.
Oh man.
That is true. If I was high in a casino, I wouldn't function at all.
That's
So
true.
you play
else
hide and
is-
seek.
I can, yeah, play hide and seek and eat food. That's it. Boom. I'm pretty sure at a casino
the
I get kicked out
buffets
real
would
quick.
get fucked. That's what it is.
Oh yeah.
The Vegas buffets.
Well, I mean, they're already expensive,
There are-
man.
yeah.
No, but I'm saying like people would eat more.
Yeah.
For the
Okay.
They ain't worried about their $50
Have you ever-
buffet
have
full of
you ever-
$3 food.
Do you remember the buffet when we went to Vegas?
All the seafood, yeah, the lobster.
Yeah. Do you remember there's like
True Lux would never sell any of that stuff.
there's about
Oh, no.
there's about 100 Asians in there that were just eating crab legs.
Because that's the expensive part.
That's at every casino I've ever been
To
to.
every Chinese buffet that offers it too. Dan
Yeah.
used to go to that one to just eat crawfish and crab legs
Yeah.
until they basically
You
kicked
go to
him
a
out.
Ruby's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
China Bear. Oh man, that's the name.
That place sucks so bad. Most of
I
the
just
last
go
time
there
I
for
went
the
there, I
wings.
went there with Dan and Robert, and they both said they had to go to the bathroom. They called me from the car and said they forgot their wallets. So I picked up 3 meals that day.
That'd be real exciting for you.
No, I was pretty pissed. I don't think I ever got paid back for it either.
You probably didn't, man.
I know I didn't.
Switching topics here, the Astros. That's got. How do you feel that, Michael?
I'm not going to be excited until basketball comes back because the Texans suck. So we got, and not pro basketball, that sucks. March Madness is the best
Women's
month of the freaking
basketball.
year. Yeah.
You know that, James
You ever
Harden?
heard that question? Would you rather your local WNBA team win national title
Yeah.
or have $5?
Yeah.
I'd rather have $5.
Would you know if it's $5 ain't gonna get you a 6-pack?
It'll give me a 40.
That's true. I used to kill 40 back in the day.
Have you ever been to a WNBA game?
No, I don't know if there's a team anywhere near us.
I heard their fundamentals are great.
An NBA game sounds like shit. I don't want to watch subpar NBA with no dunks.
But
Would you
fundamentals, man.
Would you rather watch your local junior high game or your WNBA game?
Men's junior high?
Yeah, men's junior high.
Yeah, you might see someone who's going to be good in the future. I think I'm going to gamble on that, and
So
it's
like,
cheaper.
like 6th grade, it's like pre-puberty.
I can get you into those games, man. I got keys. You want floor seats? Done.
I don't have to pay the $3 to get in.
You don't have to pay the $3.
Can I bring beer in? Can you give me the keys
No,
in
there-
before it starts?
There's no beer at those games.
If you hide it, what's their drink policy? Am I allowed to bring in a jug?
No, and there's vending machines in the hallway. I don't know.
A thermos.
Yeah, there you go.
I think they usually have concessions at those, so we can put it in a cup or something.
Hey, what do you guys think of LeBron James jumping from team to team? Now he's with the Lakers.
Oh man.
I hate
Chase is
LeBron
hyped
James.
about it because he just likes LeBron.
Oh
James.
yeah, Chase bought. What did he buy? The 2K game? It was like a.
Oh, well, no, he was trying to get the one with the LeBron edition.
And it was like
He
$20
drove around to
extra.
every
Yeah, he
GameStop
drove
in the
around,
area.
like, every GameStop trying to
Just
find it.
because the cover had LeBron on
Yeah,
it. That was
he
the
could,
only difference.
He could download it for $40 or buy the physical copy for $60 just because LeBron's.
Or go on the internet.
And he bought it.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted it
No, he
then. He
didn't
wanted
buy
it the day it came
Oh,
out.
they couldn't have
He
it.
has to have that
So he
instant
drove-
gratification.
Yep, he drove to every single GameStop in the area looking to buy it.
Hey, but
Did he get it?
this
Yeah, he
one
found
thing.
it. He found it.
Where did he
If
find it?
LeBron
How far did
James
he
goes
actually
to the-
venture?
It was at his 3rd or 4th GameStop. that he
I
found
thought
it.
he didn't find it. I thought
He
said,
did.
Oh, he did?
He did.
Oh, my bad. I thought
What did he do?
didn't find
Frame it?
Probably, man.
In his bedroom.
Probably. Like, he already owns the LeBron Lakers jersey, I think, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, what?
If
NBA
LeBron
sucks.
James goes to the Lakers and takes them to the finals, will you like him then?
No.
They,
No?
I don't like him now.
I never have liked LeBron.
You never liked LeBron?
I've never liked the
You know what?
NBA.
He's real cocky. Like last night, he made a steal. Like 3 seconds into the game,
Right.
they pass the ball. LeBron James bats it, steals it, runs down, and does this massive. Nobody's around him. He does this massive slam dunk, and he's like trying to get the crowd to. And I'm thinking, you.
First game of the season, man. Settle down.
Yeah, take it easy, buddy.
Yeah.
You're by yourself.
Calm
You're
down.
making the playoffs whether you do it or not. It doesn't matter.
It's preseason. Everyone's still stretching.
Do it in the playoffs when people give a shit.
Okay, do you think people will realize he's not as good as MJ? Because some people argue that if he doesn't
can't-
bring the Lakers to the playoffs.
He's as good as MJ.
Yeah.
He is.
I think
But-
in terms of
He's
just
good.
pure numbers, he's as good as
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
not
but,
only that,
but
but-
I'm just saying, like, what if he doesn't take the Lakers to the playoffs?
I think he's got to go 2 years in minor league ball and baseball, and that'll really be the decider.
Well, I mean, who else does the Lakers have on it? I don't really watch basketball, so.
Everything I heard is he's a huge
they
deal.
have-
Oh,
he good?
oh, the
Lonzo
ball brother.
Lonzo.
Yeah.
Is he good?
He's tried, like, hasn't LeBron tried carrying other teams and it's never worked out?
He's won it with 2 different teams. And he had Dwayne Wade on the one team, so yeah, that wasn't exactly a carry.
Yeah.
But with Cleveland,
yeah, with Cleveland,
he carried the shit out of
carried
them.
the
Nah, he had Kyrie.
Kyrie did.
Oh, give me a fuck. Kyrie wasn't half what Dwayne was. Now I don't even watch basketball, and I know that.
Dude, they have Kevin Love.
It was like saying Jordan had Pippen. No one gives a shit. No one talks about how good Pippen was.
like LeBron going to Lakers. I think it would be interesting if he took him to the playoffs. But
He will. It just probably won't be to the end of it.
No, yeah, I don't see them winning a championship.
No,
At least
Golden
the first
State
year.
has ruined that whole fucking sport.
Oh, yeah.
I can gamble on it now. I can bet my whole life savings, and I can promise you a win, barring a catastrophe of an injury.
Did they add someone this year too?
Yep.
Who?
Oh yeah, they have 5 All-Stars as
Yeah.
their starting rotation. Why don't they just fucking use them as the Olympic team? They win.
Yeah, I don't know, man. If you can do it, man, just do it.
We could. We're way better than everyone else at basketball.
Well, I mean, I know that, but I mean, like, if Golden State has the opportunity to just go and get all these all-star players and put them on
Well,
teams,
you're ruining
why
a
not?
whole sport.
So what? They're winning.
Yeah, well, if you're living in Oakland, it's awesome. But if you're anywhere but other than Oakland, it sucks.
Well, I mean, that one chance that you do beat them, you get a brag for the whole year that you beat.
Yeah, that doesn't matter next year when you get swamped by them again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
I mean-
that's true for like any dynasty though.
The NBA is just gonna have to change the rules, man.
I mean, back
Yeah,
in
that's
the
what it's
day,
gonna boil down
They
to.
need
They're
to
gonna
get
keep,
rid of 10 teams and then force everyone to draft everyone. Everyone's contract is void. And just restart from scratch, and then all the teams have to be even-ish. And then it's draft strategy, not I paid 5 amazing dudes.
you're sounding like a liberal.
Yeah.
Well, I'd probably be a little more liberal if it were just one guy in this country that had all the money, which is essentially what they have.
Yep, they have all of the basketballs.
No one else can shoot.
That's why they beat everyone. They can't even practice.
But everyone's money just goes to like Jeff Bezos, and then that's it. That is America. I'm thinking of someone super rich. He's been in the news a lot recently because he wants to buy the Seahawks, apparently.
Dude, you hear Bill Gates got even richer now that Paul Allen died?
Well, he's still not richer than the good dude from Amazon.
No, but he got stupid richer just because someone died. That's the life.
I don't know
Yeah.
who Paul Allen.
Yeah, he was like
his
the
partner.
He's
Like-
the owner of the Seahawks, and he like owns some of Microsoft with Bill Gates.
Yeah, he's one of the founders.
Yeah, he's one
So
of the
did
founders.
his stocks and everything just
Pretty much, I think.
go to Bill Gates?
I don't know how exactly he got richer. I just saw it.
I don't think he had children, did he?
Bill Gates?
No.
Oh, Paul Allen.
Yeah, I don't think he had
I don't
children.
know.
Apparently his wife's going to get the team, but I don't know if they're going to let her hold on to it and force her to sell it.
That sucks.
Oh,
Seahawks
yeah,
are
it
gonna be
sucks.
pigs.
You're just going to have a few billion.
Oh no.
I mean, that's just gonna be how bad it sucks if you win the lotto. You're like shit now. You want a few
Oh,
billion.
no.
You have so many problems with money.
Actually, if you have that kind of money, I lied. Maybe I'll go in on purchasing a portion of the Seahawks.
Why wouldn't you buy Golden State? You already said they're good.
Yeah.
Because guess what? That guy ain't selling.
I mean,
You can't just go and be like, I have money, give me your team. It's got to
If I
be for
win-
sale.
If I win, I'll definitely go and invest in our local WNBA team.
You have to bring one to us, I think.
That's fine, man. It's gonna blow up.
There's going to be a lot of red tape.
Because when
It'd be
it's
a
not
huge pain in the
football,
ass.
baseball, or basketball season, WNBA season.
It's always one of those seasons. You've got a 1 month window of that working.
That's when
That's like
WNBA is.
February from the time the Super Bowl ends to March Madness. You got like 24 days.
That's fine. February already blows. It's the worst month of the year. Fact.
It is because there's no sports. But WNBA ain't gonna fix that.
It might, man. You don't know.
Would you rather watch soccer or WNBA?
Ooh.
Can you guarantee me over the course of that 8-hour soccer game that a goal is scored?
Nope. Just like I can't guarantee a dunk is had in WNBA.
I can.
I started WNBA league, but all the women have to take steroids.
Doesn't make them taller.
But it makes them to where they can jump taller, probably, yeah.
I don't know. They're still not. They're just not as fast. They're not as good a shot.
We make the court shorter and the rim slower.
I sound like someone who's just like, fuck women, they're not good at things like guys. But let's be real. If they were as good, there'd be women in the NBA. And they're fine.
You're sounding real sexist.
Well, then so is every football team, baseball team, and basketball team because they haven't hired any. Argue that. Every
there you
sports
go.
team ever.
Michael's calling y'all out, every
Yeah.
sports team ever.
Except for the WNBA that's also sexist because there's no men in it.
Those guys are too good.
Yeah.
Imagine LeBron James in WNBA.
No.
You think you'd have a perfect season?
He'd be better than Michael Jordan for sure. Yeah, he went 95 points again.
What if he's just like running around with an erection the entire time? I don't know if he'd be better than Michael Jordan.
Why does that factor in? Was erection time a stat they need?
Maybe, bro.
That means there's a guy up in the booth watching for boners. And that would be a fun job to put on a resume.
Professional boner scouter.
Boner patrol.
Right under skill set, huh?
Can spot one from across the stadium.
Boner stats.
Bonus stats. There you go.
Yeah, I saw that you had one for over 4 hours, sir. You need to go to a doctor.
Are you doping?
Penalty box.
Yeah.
Every commercial I ever saw said that's an issue.
Dude, now that'd be a sport. If you had every guy take these pills and like to be on the field, they had to be fully erect. You'd have no blood flow anywhere else. So you'd have no coordination.
No coordination.
What? What's it like when you have a boner?
There's just no thought.
No coordination.
His arm just go
You must be a load of fun.
I'm just saying, you clearly have less blood flow elsewhere. That's all I meant by
It
that.
doesn't all go there, Kevin.
Yeah, every part, the rest of your body doesn't have any blood anymore.
And you're not thinking about like crossing somebody on the basketball court.
Oh, no.
You're worried about not touching with your dog.
You're not going to do that backup drill that they
Yeah,
do?
you like imagine like
Don't do any of that.
backing someone down the post in basketball. That ain't happening no more.
Yeah, box
If
them out.
if
But then
LeBron
having
James,
an erection would actually be a benefit.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If LeBron James tried that windmill shit with that, ooh, game
Could you
over.
imagine someone dunking in your face then? You can poke an eye out.
You'd have to make eyewear mandatory.
Oh yeah,
Everyone would have those really gay goggles.
they'd have those the cheekbones and everything, like the
Yeah.
cheek mask.
Those masks are so gay.
This conversation isn't.
The masks are gay.
Would the first injury as a result of this be a result to the erection or because of the erection?
It'd probably be to the erection, I imagine.
Well, unless you get poked in the eye with it.
Or
like-
wearing glasses.
I mean, well, like the pinky finger, not that strong. You could
It's
stub
the
it.
strongest finger on the hand, man. It's the reason you can hold stuff so well.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like if you put all your fingers in the door, just
And just slam it shut.
your pinky finger's gonna hurt. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you got him there.
My bad.
Yeah, hey, go over there and slam your hand in the door to confirm it.
Let us know which one hurts the most.
I crushed my hand between two 55-gallon drums of glue. My index finger hurts really bad, though.
Where the hell have you been that is 55-gallon drums of lube and numerous
No, I said glue.
Wait, what?
glue.
Yeah, I said glue.
You said
glue.
No, whatever, either one. Where the fuck are you with 55 gallons of glue?
I work for an HVAC wholesaler, and it's also called Cookie. But yeah, they sell 55-gallon drums of glue, basically.
Alright.
Yeah, it was a dumb call. I shouldn't have been in the warehouse. It's not part of my job description.
I'm gonna ask Chase this question. If you had to start a franchise with a quarterback, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, pick.
Neither, they're old as shit.
Okay, in their prime, like young.
Bro, Tom Brady, no fucking doubt.
Really? You can't run.
I don't care.
Okay,
He
okay, time out.
throws better.
Yeah. But is Tom Brady's success mostly because of the coach?
No. Have you ever seen the receivers they get? It's the white guys that cut off of other teams. They go, screw it. If you can listen, you can play. And then it works. They pick up nobodies. They pick up everyone's garbage and make them great.
That's right. They do.
I'd take it, Aaron.
Why?
RELAX.
Rolex.
Relax.
Why would you take Aaron?
He's mobile, man.
Yeah,
Brady
but
can't
why do you
move.
need a quarterback to run, man?
Yeah, they only
J.J.
start running
Watt
if they
is the
suck.
best
Throw
quarterback
them.
you've ever seen.
Yeah,
is
but
what
I don't have
Michael
the
Vick.
best line. That wasn't part of the equation. I
I
got
never said it
the
was.
fucking Houston Texans offensive line.
Oh, well, you didn't say that. If you don't have an offensive line, I guess Aaron Rodgers is your better option. But if you're anywhere other than a high school offensive line, I'm taking Tom Brady.
All right, fair enough.
I don't know, man, because some offensive lines are pretty good in high school, I bet. I mean, don't you guys boast one here in the Woodlands?
And Katie, they're pretty stacked.
Yeah. Katie's kind of cultish. It's all good.
You're kind of cultish. We're known as the bubble here. They literally gave us a name on how a little of a
We're so uncultured.
Yeah.
Our high school had like 6 black kids.
Yeah, Easy does all of them.
Yeah.
There's a cockroach.
Meat.
You gonna ask him a question?
Maybe.
Oh, man.
I wouldn't take our offensive line. They were like 5'6".
I'd rather watch rugby than football. So
I've watched rugby. I just don't know the rules. I feel like if I knew the rules, I could watch it more.
It's me with soccer. I don't understand it.
See, but I like soccer.
Yeah,
I feel like I know most of the rules to rugby, but when they get into something super technical, it's just.
I like how they don't wear pads and no one gets hit.
Yeah, they hit hard, man.
Yeah,
they hit hard.
They hit properly.
If you're watching football because it's like, oh, they hit so hard, well, you can't do that anymore. You should be watching rugby or you should be watching hockey.
I can't watch football anymore. Like I don't watch it like I used to because all the freaking flags, the officiating. Like there was one game earlier this season where it was like every other play.
Do you think the league is going to die out in the future since they're being so restricted?
I think it's going to turn into arena football.
Arena football?
Like where it's just like passing 100% of the time.
I mean 7-on-7.
Basically, yeah, 7-on-7. That's where it's going.
We're gonna have flags.
What if they
with
made robot football?
Like the robot brothel?
Yeah. But
are they women or men?
Robots?
Yeah.
I don't
Who
know if they have
cares?
gender assignments.
That definitely matters.
The robots got tits? That's factored into my decision.
If you go to a robot brothel, that would matter.
Yeah, but we're not so... What? What
though? Boy, you can't mix these two conversations.
Oh yeah, it definitely matters.
No. Back to the main topic. We've already talked about the robot brothel.
Yes, it matters.
It got outlawed.
If it has tits, it matters.
Oh,
I wouldn't want to watch robot girls play football because then it's just like WNBA. I just feel like they'd be slower.
I don't know if that's the same case for robots, man.
Well, I think so. They're carrying around more weight.
What is the robot need to have a gender though?
They might be pregnant.
Why can't it just be a robot? Why does it have to be a male robot or a...
Well, what's it going to look like? Is it going to have tits or not?
It's not going to have anything. It's not going to have a dog that's not going to have tits.
Why do you have to give it a dick or
Well, I mean, when you shape it, what's it going to be? Is it going to have tits?
It's just going to be a flat chest and then a flat fucking dick area.
So it's going to be a mannequin.
It's going to be a Barbie doll, yeah.
It's going to be a mannequin. Or a robot, like what robots already look like.
Well, how are we supposed to have a football game that don't got a dick? We can't even keep erection time.
Now that'd be something with robots.
That's less stats.
They wouldn't have the blood flow problem.
Yeah, they wouldn't lose coordination.
Full circle. I'm glad we brought it back.
Good topic.
No, man, but I mean, you think about it, everything's trying to make it all safer, so eventually we're just going to start watching robots play, because, you know, if they get hurt,
But I mean, won't people just stop watching football at that point and just start
Yeah,
watching?
because then it's programmed on who's winning.
It's going to turn into like esports. It's going to be something like that, where it's like all controlled by
No,
humans.
because esports
Are
is
you thinking
individual
battle
players
bots,
playing.
but with football?
Yeah.
well, it's like that movie
Like strategy, like you're going to have to still call plays, but no one's going to get hurt because it's going to
Well,
be some
then the
nerd
smartest
behind
thing
the
would
TV.
do is to have a robot be your coach who's going to be the smartest coach, and then it's all just a predetermined outcome.
That's illegal.
Yeah, but then those
It's robots.
No, but that'd be
But we
that'd
can
be
make
a
the
penalty.
rules.
Yeah, that'd be a penalty.
We'll make them sentient robots.
So, like, iRobot, when they have 3 rules they can't break, but then they break them because AI sucks. AI's scary.
Yeah, it's just stupid. What?
Brian doesn't know much about technology.
I've watched iRobot. That's all I need to know.
Is that the one with Will Smith?
Yeah.
I may have accidentally stumbled on that hungover on more than one
Super
occasion.
What would you do if your Amazon Alexa, you probably wouldn't have one, but if it just laughed at you?
Throw that bitch out. That's exactly what I'd do.
It happens to Kevin all the time.
Yeah.
That bitch should be in the highway.
Yeah, it'd be gone immediately.
What if like it laughed at you, and you went to go grab it, and that bitch moved?
Then I'm grabbing it and getting rid of it quicker.
It's like a gnat. Like it just won't let it grab you. It's a robot. It's better than you.
It's alright. Michael's got crutches.
It doesn't move. It doesn't have legs. Like it's got a cord.
Well, maybe it's AI and it builds itself with battery.
Yeah, like Transformers.
Yeah.
It still don't got legs, so if I throw it in the woods behind your house, it ain't walking back.
I don't know, man. If it's like Transformers, it'll grow legs. That shit's real.
Based on your story. Still waiting for my car to turn into a robot.
Your truck?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Happened in that movie, based on true story.
Give it some.
Once AI takes over, you'll
Yeah,
never
it's
have to have an oil change. It'll just change itself.
Yeah, and then it'll kill us.
That's the coolest thing you can think about doing with AI, is saving yourself an oil change.
I gotta do it every 3 months. It's horrible.
You do yours every 3 months?
Yeah, dude. V6. I really stretch it out to like 4.5.
You say V6 like that affects that.
Why don't you just read the little
See,
mileage
the
thing?
oil
When you get
that-
to it, change it.
Comes in the
I
charger,
do, but
man.
I
That's
always
a
give it
year.
a little bit extra.
Yeah,
'cause
well,
I
I
gotta,
imagine that's synthetic.
make
It is.
Yeah, pinch
I put
pennies.
synthetic in the Jeep as well, and that's not a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Usually synthetic lasts a little longer.
Jess has, I don't know, but she gets 8,000 miles.
That's what my Jeep gets.
Yeah, and I think she puts synthetic.
That's what the guy that gets paid at the dealership to not fuck your car up says, right?
That's what the pamphlet says.
Oh man.
You're probably not even checking to see if they actually changed the oil filter.
Yeah, they probably don't.
I don't care.
A lot of them.
As long as it drives, I'm good.
You're worried about pinching a few extra 100 miles out
No,
of your oil change, but you don't give a shit if your car explodes.
I'm gonna drive my vehicle until I can buy a Tesla, and then I won't worry about it. Oh yeah, it's happening.
Which one?
I don't know.
Well, right now there's two options and one is wrong.
Tell me which one's wrong.
The one that looks ridiculous.
Which one is that?
The SUV shit.
Oh, I'm not getting. Oh, okay. No, I get the car.
Yeah.
I
Well,
thought you were
I wasn't
talking
asking if you
about
were going to buy that
multiple
18-wheeler you're
options
coming out
in
with.
Could you
There's
imagine?
multiple options in the car, man.
Yeah, like there's sub options.
Whatever, all the cars look pretty good, except for the fact that you can't charge it anywhere but your house and at Whole Foods.
But I think you should get the 18-wheeler, Kev.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
Michael brings
big
up a
dick in
good point.
everyone.
because then we can tow everything we own. Like your house.
See, but what if that bitch decided to take over and said, "Nah, you didn't
Well,
charge
you
me.
Optimus Prime, dude.
I'm running
Yeah.
in your house."
Well, if you didn't charge it, it's not running anywhere.
Well, it's got like its last breath, and it's like, you know how some animals, like, I don't know, they kill themselves. Like they do
Never-
like destructive things like, right before they die.
Have you ever killed an animal?
Wait, what
Ants.
animal? Wait,
Ants. All right.
animal is self-destructive when it's about to.
No, come on. There's got to be something out there.
Like, are you talking about how a cat would go to hide under your deck and die? Like, it's not really trying to kill
There's got to
anything.
be like some animal like right before it dies that like excretes poison
Tries
and would
to
like
kill
kill
it.
it, but like will kill something else that's trying to eat it. You know what I'm
Where are you
saying?
pulling this shit from?
Right out of my ass, but I know it's gonna be true.
Yeah, because you're only experiencing killing things. as
If I
ants.
had a Google machine right in front of me, I'd find
a
it.
Google machine.
We got like 3 computers. That's what a computer is. And you probably got a cell phone.
I'm gonna blow y'all's freaking minds.
Yeah, please pull up the
You're
article
gonna
about
blow
the
your own
ants
mind. You
killing-
don't even know if it's true.
Yeah, please make sure it's ants because that's what the subject matter is.
Right.
But no, that's just what I think.
Animal is supposed to be
Yeah.
an insect.
Bro, I guarantee insects do that shit. They're creepy.
Yeah, but I said animal.
Well, platypus.
Whatever.
I don't know if they explode upon
I
death.
think, but also you talking like, hey, I'm trying to murder this animal, or it's just dying on its own naturally. 'Cause
Well,
most animals
no,
do
like
die on their own
if they
naturally.
feel threatened by
they'll just
another animal, that's
go
what
off
I'm
and die
talking
by
about.
themselves.
Assuming like a skunk.
Well,
I
fight
know
or
those
flight, man.
exist.
Yeah, but skunks don't
It's
shit
kind of like
themselves to kill themselves.
it's kind of like you're saying wild animals have like a self-destruct
Oh, you mean like
switch.
kamikaze type thing? Like,
basically.
if I'm going out, you're coming with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of like porcupines exploded upon death.
Shoot all the fucking quills out.
Yeah, turn himself into a big grenade.
It's a fucking mortar shell now. It's not even a porcupine. Yeah.
I guarantee you there's almost nothing.
What did you even Google?
Hang on.
No, tell me what you typed in, man.
I'm on the BBC. It says many animals seem to kill themselves, but it's not suicide. That's the first thing I clicked on. And it's BBC. It's somewhat credible.
accident.
It's a long article, but I don't want to read it. Yeah, a stag was reported to jump to its death rather than be hunted by dogs.
Well, see, you asked if they would like explode into its antlers.
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay, but it's like they'd rather harm themselves than like.
It's not at all what you're trying to do.
It's very relatable.
No,
it's not.
even on the same course.
Y'all
What
are
are those
lying.
little rodents that run off of like cliffs in like mass quantities?
Oh, that's just because they're following people.
They look like lemurs or something stupid.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, where they're just
But we're
following
like-
each other, so they're like
if-
500 will
yeah.
run off a cliff.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Man.
I mean, it's just right there, man. It's fight or flight.
Yeah. Come on, Michael. That's
Well,
easy.
that sounds like follow the leader.
Well, I was talking to Kevin. I wasn't talking to Michael. Michael made a valid point.
Yeah, you just said dumb shit.
Yeah.
You said, hey, there's an animal that self-destructs when it's threatened.
That way it takes out what's hunting it.
For some reason, this reminds me of the time Dan was trying to convince me that his dog had killed a deer. And his logic was that his dog had chased a deer into traffic and the deer got hit by a car.
Hey, have y'all heard of this shit? This shit is real. This is actually fucking ants, but it's like parasites will get in animals and take over their brains,
Yeah.
lead them to water to drown themselves so the parasite can lay eggs. That shit's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
That's not related to what I was talking about, but
No.
It's not. No, it's
definitely
parasites,
not.
man.
but it's still cool.
Actually, cats are one of the number one carriers of those types of parasites.
Yeah, that's why your cat is stuck tiny. If anyone is wondering
Would you
how to
rather
create a
fight
small
a
cat, just let it get
grown
worms, don't treat
cat,
it.
like a bobcat, or a bear?
Bobcat.
Oh, I'd fight a bear.
Oh no, you
Yeah,
What
you
type of
wouldn't
bear?
lose.
You wouldn't fight a bear very
Dude, a
long.
bobcat's so quick.
Yeah, it's
Like
like,
if you see bobcat coming at you, bear coming at you, I feel like you got
guarantee
more
you,
time.
Bears are
the
really
time of
fast, too.
speed in between both is almost negligible, man. They
Yeah,
might run
bears
almost
are really-
exactly.
yeah,
the same.
Bears
if
are
it's
really fast,
grizzly,
too.
you're losing. You're not beating a 1,600-pound like animal.
I'm saying, I mean, you're probably gonna lose on both sides. I'm just
There's
saying.
no probably.
I'd
You're
rather-
gonna lose against the bear.
I'd rather go
I have the
against.
odds of scaring off a cat.
I don't know, bro. Those big cats are.
You're
fucking
not-
I think your odds of intimidating a bear and sending it off are greater than.
I mean, unless
sending
it's a
off
koala
bobcat.
bear,
Yeah.
I think I could beat a koala.
A sloth or a.
Yeah, maybe a panda if it's in a good mood.
Or anything amphibious, then I could just stay on land.
Yeah, or you can just throw some bamboo at a panda, so it'll be chill.
I don't think that's how it works. I don't think you can just stop a grizzly by throwing a salmon at it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. What's it pissed off about? Was it because you were trying to touch the cub? Because I'm pretty sure food doesn't solve that problem.
I'm sure if you threw 10 salmon.
No. No.
Yeah, it's
Because
gotta
I
be
think
10.
that killing you and eating you is worth more than 10 salmon.
I don't know, man. I've never compared myself to 10 salmon.
You have more meat on you, I promise you that.
But probably not as a nutritious meat.
Yeah, like good meat.
Yeah, well, I don't know the nutritional value on people.
You don't either, man. So you're agreeing with me.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that I'm not as healthy as you are to eat because you're more muscular and thin, quality steak.
I don't know. It depends, man. Because I mean, you'd be like the veal. Yeah.
No, that's a baby. What's a
besides
fat?
being a calf.
I'm a brisket that's cooked shittily.
Or
I'm really fatty.
the Wagyu beef, man. The Wagyu beef.
Oh, this is
Because they just
perfect.
feed it beer and they just massage its muscles and it just chills all day.
Yeah, so it's half true. I'm mostly beer.
Hey, we're gonna go back to this insect shit.
Why are you looking up insects?
Yeah.
Why don't you go in the corner and play with that roach?
A sap-sucking
Actually,
Right here.
we got one over here eating pizza. No, I saw the other one
Look,
going that
baby
way.
June bug. You
There's
can have it.
God, fuck that.
But we do have another one over here chilling eating some pizza.
Just listen to this.
Yeah,
A
what?
sap-sucking insect, commonly known as a peapid, has been known to explode itself in order to protect its surrounding relatives from predators. such as a ladybug.
It's an insect. I said an animal.
Yeah.
That's
It's
a pussy
protected
ass
itself from
animal if it's
ladies.
protected. Yeah.
The predator's a ladybug.
Yeah.
So,
It shows you how awesome that bug is.
Kev, you didn't prove anything.
Moral of the story is, I was right.
You absolutely were not.
No,
right.
leave that out. We're gonna get into another dumb argument about drinking.
Not even close.
Tyler, can you not bring that up on Google?
Bring what up on Google?
The TV.
I can.
Oh my god.
You never asked me to.
Somebody's here.
Is that Chase?
No,
It's a white truck. Chased on the white truck. Is it his scooter?
No, it's Sal.
Oh, what's up,
What's
Sal?
up, Sal?
You're recorded, just FYI.
Oh, hey, what's up?
It's just voice and video.
I'm like, hey.
Just
It's actually both things.
Yeah, so if you're listening, Kevin's Aunt Sally just walked in.
We'll have her on later to talk keto.
Keto. And we won. Woo!
Who's we?
The
Not
Crusaders of baseball.
Obviously, her son's
Kev.
baseball
Crusaders,
team.
we won tonight. Baseball, you know, your cousin. It's
Yep.
cool.
Sweet.
Is your wife in there?
Yep.
Zero.
It didn't hurt.
Did you not know she was here?
Oh no, she does not tell me when she comes into town.
So-
9 houses down from my house. I'll watch my language.
You don't have to.
Yeah, it's fine. We've said way worse.
It's all.
Okay.
Yeah, don't
then
worry
no,
about it.
she doesn't tell me when she comes 9 houses down to my motherfucking neighborhood.
There we go.
And
It's
now-
alright. It's alright. Michael's here. There's a bunch of faggot queers.
Well, it's not literal.
I do want to
I
point
wouldn't be
out
upset about it, but
whoever designed those shirts, it says Z0118 instead of 2018. I don't understand.
Idiots.
there's weird copyright on number 2.
Yeah, you can't really use two.
You.
Oh, would you rather?
Would you rather? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't have
We gotta hear. You
Yeah,
gotta hear the
Easy
answer.
said you have
So
one.
what? Okay, so
No.
Oh, the answer
No,
to
the
episode
answer.
one.
His answer.
yeah, this is
And why he picked the
this is
answer.
a callback to last week's podcast. If you didn't listen, Easy, could you restate what we talked about last week?
So, Michael came up with this, and we were sitting in his garage.
No. This was a tag team effort.
Okay, yeah, we both came up with this, and
Don't you put that
it
on me,
was
Ricky.
it was more like, would you rather have sex with a random girl, nut in her, and then eat your nut out, or would you rather have sex with a random girl in the ass, just fuck her in the ass, and make out with her right after she sucks your dick? So you're pretty much either eating your own cum or
Look at your own ass.
And
and Michael has an answer.
Well, you're going to option 1, obviously, because either way, your dick has been wherever the fuck that was.
Right.
And I know where my dick's been, so I know it's clean. And I know asses in general. I know what most people use them for. And I don't want any part of that. I think it's a really clear-cut answer. And the fact that all y'all answered the opposite blows my fucking mind.
Did we answer the opposite?
Yeah, we all
I forget
did.
my opposite.
He
I
said
forget my
everyone
answer.
picked different. I didn't
We
want-
broke it down though last time.
We did. We really
I
did.
can't remember how we broke it down.
I can't
We
either.
broke it down pretty much like, hey, would you rather just like,
Nobody
how I
got-
broke it down was, would you rather just like pretty much suck your own dick and nut in your mouth?
Yeah, and
And just
nobody
eat
wants nobody wants.
versus just like
Eating your ass.
in your ass.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah, well,
wanted to
that
eat
had your
semen.
dick in it.
Yeah.
Either way, you're getting your own dick.
He said you don't want to eat your own semen.
Yeah, no. Pretty much everybody else didn't want to eat their own.
What did I
semen.
say?
It's not like
You
you're
just
sucking
said
it out
you
with a
do.
I
straw.
said the same thing.
That's kind of what it
It's-
sounded
yeah.
like.
It's
No,
not
that
like
is it.
no. It's
That's
not like
exactly
your
what it sounded
goal
like.
is to get it all. Like,
That's exactly.
But that's what it is.
I think
hey, even in that other logic, she's sucking your dick. Was she just gonna suck it for a minute and just be like, "Yeah, I'm done, okay"? Like,
Let's
no,
make out-
there's a chance that's gonna happen anyway, and then you're just eating it out of a mouth instead. You
So
guys
you gonna
didn't think it
change your
through very
answer?
much. did you?
I don't change my answer. I keep my answer the same.
It's a butt dick.
Yeah,
I'm
Butt dick.
saying
I'm
the same.
sticking with butt dick.
Yeah.
You guys are retarded.
And now we know. What
Michael, you
bars
might
go
get
to.
pregnant with all
Yeah,
that cum.
and I know what you guys are gonna be. You guys are cool with prison, I guess. Butts are butts, whatever.
I wasn't talking about my own prison pocket.
Well, it's the same when we were at Twin Peaks that one time. We were talking about if you're an ass or a tits guy. You said tits, right? Everybody else said ass.
No shit. You guys, well, then I should have known the answer to come out with. You guys are weird ass freaks. Dudes have asses. Why don't you just fuck each other?
Some dudes have man tits.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a pair and went, oh, you know what? That is a good pair of man tits.
I haven't yet, but I might someday.
Yeah, what are you gonna say to that?
I don't know, because
he might someday.
Because if it does happen,
You gotta reevaluate.
What about Caitlyn Jenner?
what about?
Yeah, technically those are man tits.
And I'm not interested.
That's not what I count as man tits. I don't think anything trans counts as man tits. I'm talking about an actual dude.
Either
Man
way,
tits.
it's a dick with tits.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah, they are implanted.
Wait, but does she have a dick though?
No,
I don't know.
I don't think she has a dick anymore.
Last I heard, it was intentions of removing. I don't know where in that process he or she is.
I mean, I don't know either.
Who the fuck
I don't
would
keep
pay
up.
to remove their sack?
Just the sack though. They're keeping the dog.
Someone who just didn't like
Either. Who would pay a lot of money to be like, yeah, just rip it off.
Right? You can do that at home yourself.
Can you donate it? Like, what do they do with it?
What do you mean donate it? Can I get a penis put on top of my
Well, is
penis?
there a chick out there that wants a dick that's like, hey, we can trade parts? Or is it just like, yeah, we're going to go
No,
throw
dude.
this in the trash can?
I think what they actually do is they just kind of split it down the middle and then turn it inside out, and boom, you got a vagina.
Yeah.
Okay, then what do you do with your balls?
It's part of the turned inside out part.
Why do they need so many parts to make a cake? You're digging
Don't
it out.
ask
You don't
me,
need
man.
to add things.
I've never dug a hole.
Yeah, we're not Elon Musk over here.
I don't have that much money to dig holes.
full circle again.
Every time.
No, did we even talk about Elon Musk?
We did. It's like the
Yeah.
first topic almost.
I thought we did that before we started.
Yeah, I think we did. I think we did do that before we started.
Even so, then that's even more full circle that they don't even know about.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be an outtake video in a few months.
If this makes no sense, off the podcast we were talking about Elon Musk and digging a superhighway underneath LA.
He is, yeah.
That's pretty cool, and he's a pretty.
He is. Have you
crazy
seen the
guy.
actual design of it?
No.
It's supposed to be somewhat snaky, so that way whenever there's earthquakes and stuff, it won't actually break.
Oh,
just
yeah, it can
kind of-
move.
Yeah, it's flexible. It's a flexible tunnel underneath.
Yeah.
And so that way earthquakes and stuff won't destroy the tunnel and collapse.
What happens if it floods?
I don't know, man.
It doesn't rain
It's
in LA.
Elon Musk, man. I'm sure it's
You have to
perfectly
be
fine.
worried more about
Forest
California
fires.
catching on fire.
Yeah.
Or that?
And they're not having a whole lot of tunnel fires.
Yeah.
Not
I
yet.
don't know how much concrete and dirt doesn't burn well in my experience.
And I
I mean,
imagine the
it-
oxygen's pretty trash down there.
Well, if they're running anywhere near gas, though, like methane, that'll blow.
Yeah.
Well,
Oxygen?
so you don't trust Elon.
I never said that. I just don't trust.
If we have Elon on, you look like an idiot.
Hey, I think everyone would. He talks like a robot. What if he is a robot?
He does have a weird.
Yeah, people-
What if he
people
is
want that.
AI?
He's South African.
Yeah, right.
He's
He's like
South African.
He's
Yeah.
either an alien or he's a robot.
Yeah, so he just has an accent. And then
Yeah, the
plus he's
accent
just so
throws off-
smart that like us normal people, he has to talk down to us like speaking to a small child.
That's why it takes him so long. And like, if you notice the Joe Rogan, he would start every sentence, he'd take a long pause, and then he'd like, and he would still take another pause. It's because he's dumbing it down for everybody else. In the world.
Yeah, because there
Yeah,
were
yeah.
even when he was doing that, he'd take a 30-second pause, say something, and I went, well, that's just fucking Star Trek talk. He made something up.
I'm gonna jump topics here real largely.
That's fine.
Brian knows about this. What do you guys think about circumcising babies?
Oh my god.
I don't
is
give a
such
shit.
Shitty topic.
Okay, let me throw this in the mix. It is known, you can look this shit up on YouTube
Yeah,
right
it's a
now.
real
I probably
fucking
know it.
thing.
Rabbis sucking baby dicks. Have you seen that?
It's one of
No,
the
I have
creepiest-
not Googled
Also,
that.
I'm not
No.
What
part
website?
Jewish,
You know,
but
you're probably on
I didn't
the
get
list.
circumcised by a rabbi.
No. Listen,
Yeah,
listen,
so-
listen.
Yeah.
So
it's a thing.
this is a fucking thing. You can look it up right now. There's tons of videos, but it's like
That's
it's
definitely not on YouTube.
it's. Look it up,
It's
dude.
on YouTube.
Rabbi sucking dick. That's Pornhub.
Yeah,
Look it up, dude.
yeah, so
look it up.
he's on a list for the FBI right now.
No, it's a ritual that
That's-
they
no.
do. I'm telling you, it's a ritual they do to stop the bleeding. But
Do they
some
eat
kids,
it to get stronger?
some kids have died from getting herpes from the rabbis.
rabbi.
Well, yeah, because he's sucking dicks all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and
on an
this is
open
why-
one dick.
Whoa.
This is why religion is bullshit.
Oh, 100%.
Well, yeah, and
They're
the only
organized,
the only
bro.
reason they
Yeah,
do it
but-
is because it's tradition.
All right, well, I want to hear your other
Wait.
opinions on
Circumcisions?
Should you do it or should you not?
Okay.
Because I have a good logic for both of them.
What do you have a good logic for?
One, you're not giving the kid the decision, so you shouldn't do it. But at the same time, no chick enjoys looking at that, so you probably don't want to ask them that question when they have real thoughts, because no one's gonna be like, "Yeah, cut off a piece of my dick."
Well, yeah, when they're older, yeah, who's gonna opt
Who's
in
gonna
to getting
say,
part of their
cut
dick?
my penis?
Yeah, exactly. So if you were uncircumcised now and someone said, "Hey, I want your dick to look a little better. Can you cut some off?" You're gonna go, "Fuck you, no way." So I'm glad my parents decided beforehand that was probably a decision they should make for me before I have thoughts.
Okay, have y'all heard about these kids who feel wronged that their parents did that to them, and they're like re-stretching their skin
it's
to make it
fucking-
look circumcised?
It's fucking.
It's like
technically,
protesting it.
back in the day,
uncircumcised.
No.
They're trying to
they
make
got
themselves
circumcised.
I'm trying to go back.
And they're stretching
Yeah.
their
all they're doing is
skin
stretching the skin
to
back.
make it appear like they didn't get circumcised.
Like they didn't. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're just stretching the skin so it just hangs. on.
technically back in the day when they first started doing it, I think I remember right, it was for health purposes and religion reasons.
Yeah.
Cleanliness.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
and
like
now
cleanliness and-
people that have,
Have
access,
showers.
especially in America where you have access
We shower more than once a year.
yeah, people that have access to clean water on a even bi-weekly basis. Even bi-weekly basis.
Hell, weekly basis is still 52 times more than they used to get.
So, I mean, technically nowadays, do you have to know? Is it more of the norm because people just go along with it? Yeah.
But is that right? That's
does
what I'm
it
asking.
really
Like,
matter at the end of the day? Like, does it affect... I mean, it doesn't affect me, man. Circumcised or uncircumcised, I don't
would
give
you
a shit.
circumcise your kid if you had one?
Sure, why not,
Pull your
man?
wife out here. I
Me
want
and-
a girl
Me
perspective.
and my kid gotta have matching penises.
Hey, tell her that you want to go get a cosmetic surgery to re-add your foreskin and see what she has to say about it.
That would be If Kevin can hold a straight face for about 2 seconds, he should do that, but he can't.
I still want to ask it through his laughter.
You know
so
you
she-
should ask my aunt if she comes back out here.
No, go get her.
She'll come back out. She's gotta leave at some point.
Yeah.
Throw this against the door. Someone will come out.
We did that last week.
It's Michael. He has the crutches. he
don't
must
know.
need something.
I'm not really sure about whether uncircumcised or circumcised, but the thing that really fucking creeped me out about the story was the rabbi sucking the dick.
And there's videos of them defending it,
And
dude.
this is what I was about to ask. Do they circumcise the dick and then suck the dick?
So what they're
Yeah,
doing is
'cause they're
sucking
stopping-
the blood.
they're stopping the blood.
Yeah,
They're trying to
sucking the
clot the blood.
Why would you do it in reverse?
Oh!
A small reason up front
Dude.
that still sucks.
And then
but
they give the kids herpes, bro.
That was just
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that's the whole reason why this came up is because it's like such a tradition in that culture, in Jewish
What
culture.
culture?
Jewish.
Jewish.
Is
rabbis.
this a normal thing?
Yeah,
Yes,
dude.
it's like a
See, in
traditional-
America, and that's
Yes.
How is this legal?
Dude, I'm serious. Look it up.
I don't
Do
want
they-
to
okay,
because if
so-
I'm gonna play a video, it's gonna sound
I'll
like
look it up.
garbage on this.
Okay.
How is this
So-
legal? Can I just say anything's a part of religion? I like. Oh yeah. I
Yes,
gotta-
dude, that's what religion is.
That's pretty much what
people
it-
that
yeah.
wanted power made up
So
religion.
if I create
so that way they can-
create a religion now, and I say I gotta murder a person a year at random,
I don't
and
want
they're
to
just
search
like,
this.
I got it. I got it. I got it on Brian's
So
work
you gotta
computer.
put up my work computer.
I'm your IT guy. Fuck off. I'll deal with the consequences.
Hey Larry, I got a virus. I can't tell you why.
Kevin looked
Why
up
would you
baby
tell
dicks.
Larry?
He looked up kid.
Go and
dicks,
tell Kevin.
So what do they do with the fucking foreskin? Make a quilt out of it?
No, they
No,
they
They make a
away,
notebook.
bro.
They make a human flesh book so that way they can write notes
No,
about.
it's like in South Park. They just get a whole bunch together and make a big coat.
That's
Scrotum
true, man. Scrotum code.
They're very
Oh,
expensive.
man.
Shout out to South Park if you want to send us a scrotum code. We'll wear it.
I'm
And
not.
by we mean send us a scrotum coat and Tyler will wear it.
Yes.
Dollar away.
Dude,
I did not wear that.
angle the screen towards him. He's curious.
Just scroll.
I'm not looking at it. I'm
The first
scrolling.
video is circumcised versus uncircumcised naked dick on YouTube.
YouTube?
I think
Everything's legal now.
Michael's pretty homophobic. Won't even look at penis.
Won't even look at a whole
Are you
bunch of
curious?
dicks.
Ethan?
Oh
That's on YouTube?
Yeah, dude.
What the
Because it's religion, man.
It's sort of like how like girls can like put like breastfeeding videos on it and it's okay, but the moment that any other reason it's not cool.
There's one with a bandage on it.
I feel like showing a penis is a lot worse than showing tits.
Yeah, because no one wants to look at dicks, and even a chick.
Well, I mean,
enjoys
even
tits.
then, man, like I feel like penises should be compared to vaginas,
Yeah.
not penises to tits and vaginas.
I still
it's not the
think,
same
I
fucking
still
thing.
think looking at that is a little more appealing than looking at a dong. We've got this freaking like,
What if it's the worst tits in the world versus the best looking dick in the world?
Is the tits attached to a dude? Because that's what I think they'd be attached to.
No. Worst
Hey.
tits in the world attached to not a butterface girl, a good looking girl, and she's got terrible fucking.
I have a side topic right off of that.
right off when I'm done. I'll let you
So
go.
you're telling me that National Geographic should cut out all the nasty tits, but the good dongs can make it through?
I'm talking nastier tits than the ones on National Geographic. Like, there's got to be tits out there in this world that are nastier.
Oh,
than
there's
those.
got to be at least one nasty pair.
Yeah, and I'm talking about looking at those or looking at a really nice dog.
Pretty much. Would you rather look at the
suicide
saggy tits?
option?
There isn't a suicide.
Why do I have
Are
to?
you one of those animals, bro?
Do I have to like, hey man, you gotta look at some good dick, bad tit. What do you want to see? Yeah, neither. I have the option to look away.
No, you don't. You don't have the option,
You gotta
and
do
you
that.
can only commit suicide afterwards.
Yeah, or you kill yourself. Like those animals.
Afterwards.
I probably have to watch one of them forcefully and then contemplate the suicide.
Exactly. And which one would you pick?
I'm probably going with the suicide afterward, so it doesn't really matter.
But no, it does matter though.
Because
It
you're
does matter.
dying with
For
that
What the
last
fuck do you
sight.
want? Why does my opinion only matter?
Because you're the guest.
Tell me what you're watching before you shoot yourself.
If Chase was here and he was the most homophobic, I would be asking him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not the most homophobic.
Compared to Chase, no. But since Chase isn't here, you're probably the most homophobic out of everybody here.
Well, I mean, would I appreciate a dick in my ass less? Probably.
That doesn't mean homophobic. It means he went to go show you an educational video.
And you couldn't look at this
Air quotes, educational video.
Okay.
That's what
And
YouTube
you couldn't even
posted
look
at.
at the screen for a split second.
Shit. This is such a bad one. Because it's like either you're gay or you like nasty tits. There's no winning. I guess I'm looking at good dick because it's probably a really bad pair of tits. And I think I can stare at my own dick for a minute, so there's got to be at least one better.
Okay, in the whole world, right?
See, that's fair enough. That's all I wanted. That's the answer I wanted. It's the answer I
Just
got.
squeezing it out of me, man.
So,
Trying to get that last one set of toothpaste out of the tube.
Good old dick twist.
You just twisted my dick right there.
Yeah.
Good old dick.
Good old dick twister. All right, Kevin, what you got now?
alright, so what makes the worst tits the worst tits?
Oh, where do you even start?
Like, what makes them so fucking bad you have to look at a dick?
I don't know. Let's Google
It's a case by
this.
case basis.
That my great point. Definitely case by case basis. I feel like veins.
And is it affected by the body?
What do you mean?
Like,
It's body to body. It's a case to case again.
like if you have like this girl with this nice figure and she's got a horrible rack, but you know,
We'll say,
Terrifying rack.
for consistency, we'll just say, like above average figure, just
Okay.
terrible fucking garbage rack.
okay,
Which I can't even categorize. I like the veins thing. The veins thing.
Veins,
is a
yes.
no-no.
If you got like a lot of veins going on, I feel like
Pepperonis,
that can
like
be.
No,
veins?
veins.
Baloney.
Can you have varicose veins in the chest? We should have a nurse here, but
shooting heroin straight to the tip. Like,
But yeah, I mean,
Got track marks.
sometimes you see some tits that are extra veiny, and it's to me, I'm kind of like, I wish.
yeah, this is a case for dude veins.
so that
too.
I agree with. Super big pepperonis.
See, I like more of an average fit the.
I don't want to see all nipple.
Yeah.
Fucking living with flowers, man. Saw some fucking dinner plates.
See, there you go. Yeah, dinner plates. Not a fan of dinner plates.
Yeah, go look at, if you go scroll through the group me enough
What do you mean by dinner
you'll
plates?
find it.
Dinner plates,
Hey,
like the whole front of the boob is knit.
Oh, yeah, it's
okay.
all knit. Go look at the group me. I guarantee there's a flowers picture that haunts my brain to this day. He goes, "This is Dream Woman," and I was just like,
Is that pre-deleted GroupMe though? Because they did delete the GroupMe.
So you'd rather look
I
at a
don't know. I
dick?
haven't tried to go find it.
So you'd rather look at a dick than a dinner plate?
It depends how bad it is. Case by case basis is my answer.
I think the third one would be the width of the cleavage. If I had to categorize it into 3 things that can make a bad tit, it'd be those 3
things. If you can tuck it under your armpit, that's probably not funny.
So,
the internet's a bad place.
The internet is a bad place. It ruins everybody. Don't go on the internet except for to view this video.
so more of the story is Olive likes dicks over boobs.
You mean awesome dick over shitty boob?
Yep, I think we can
What
sum
did
that
y'all
up.
pick?
I think,
Well, why did I only get the only opinion on this? I just realized that no one else.
because
had
they
a
would have
fucking
answered way quicker, and I feel like Easy wouldn't have given a
Okay,
shit.
well then it'll be really fucking quick, man. Good dick, bad tit.
Bad tit.
See? That's no fun. You drug it out for 10 fucking minutes.
I'm a content machine.
See, and if Chase was here, he would have drug it out for another 10 fucking minutes.
You're right.
So,
We could call him.
let's,
Shit.
we probably
If we
should,
both
man.
don't show up, there's gonna be a lot of dead time on this.
In terms of weird shit like that, then yes.
Talking about dicks.
Well, I'm not answering incorrectly to an audience. Oh yeah, and Michael just loves those dongs. Michael goes and Googles bad tit on the
If
way.
you want to buy it, that's going to be our first t-shirt.
Yeah, that's
Michael
how-
loves big dogs.
That's how we're gonna tag this video.
Great dongs and bad tits.
Michael all the way.
Thank y'all so much. This has been the Cord 4 Lifestyle Podcast. I'm Tyler Stanford.
Kevin Marler at K Marler Twitter. Let's go.
Chase. At Chasey Boo.
Brian Kindervater at the B Kindervater on Twitter, at B Kindervater1 on Instagram.
You should have the same name.
Easy E, Mother Flash. I'm just a guest, but hey, follow me at EasyClick93.
Ooh,
Let's
hell
get it.
You will buy that.
Awesome. Thank y'all so much for listening. Y'all have a good night.